Don't tell her nothing changed before, but you're making them.
Hello, everybody. How's it going? What's up? How you doing? Welcome in. Hey, Kevin. How you, sir? Good to see you. Morning, folks. Hit that thumbs up. Come on up. I got your emails, Kevin, so that'll work. Thank you very much, sir. We'll pin this at the top. Here's a link if anybody wants to join. Right there is that link right there. Doing a little work on my internet service here. Had some problems. Had to get a new flash on the firmware on the modem. Should be fixed. McAdoo, what's up? How you doing? Thanks for being here. Good to see you. Make sure everyone hits that thumbs up as you come in. Make sure you hit that thumbs up, folks. And after you hit that thumbs up, share out the stream. Let's get some folks in here. Let's see if we can get some people to come in here. Let's have a good little stream today. I know we didn't have a stream earlier today. Mama T and Big T, they weren't feeling well, so they took a little break, which is all right. So get my little camera and all that stuff fixed here. Let's lay something down here so we can get focused on it. There we go. There we go. 19. Little 54. You'll never go broke. Welcome in, folks. Welcome in. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Give everything just a few minutes while I pop a top. It is a Dr. Pepper Zero. And this stream is not sponsored by Dr. Pepper Zero, but if Dr. Pepper would like to sponsor my streams, you'd be more than welcome, Dr. Pepper Zero. Hope you do that. Just go ahead. Let us know. We'd love to have you as a sponsor. Nice little 1803 we'll lay out there while we're just sitting here and just waiting for everybody to pop in. Again, just let us know what you're looking for. Just lost everybody in the stream. I hope you're coming back. Everybody left. Gracious. That's never good. There's that 1803 right there. Small date large fraction. Got a few scratches on the reverse right there, but still not bad. Hey, Ink Man, how's it going? Good to see you. Not bad to be 223 years old. Actually have a few 1803s. There's an 1801. Nice little 1801 right there. One center. Thanks for being here, folks. I really appreciate that. Let's see where the old silver and gold market is right now. I know it's with the stuff going on over in the Middle East, it has a huge effect. Right now we're at 95.34 on silver, and gold we are at 53.64. So moving on up, keeps pushing up, folks. Crazy. Where will it end? Who knows? We don't know. And we did get some emails, so I'll get those queued up here so we can go to emails here shortly. I know Mr. Rose sent some in. Yeah, we got a few from Mr. Rose. He's got some nice stuff we'll be looking at here directly, which is good. Thanks for coming in, folks. Appreciate it. Thanks for coming on in. Make sure you hit that thumbs up and hit that subscribe if you're not. Ring that bell and go ahead and share the stream out. Let your friends know we're over here. This is Trade Day style flea market. Anybody like to come up? Yeah, I'm with you, Pink Man. I don't think what we do, we can't sustain $100 silver. I'd like for it to find some common place and just sit there for a while. But as we all know, whenever we have conflict cause the prices to go up. So that's what they're doing. So it is what it is, right? Not much we can do about it. So. But we're going to go ahead and get started. I'll start out. If anybody is interested in coming, the link is pinned above over in the chat over here or down here, depending on what your device is. You're welcome to pop up on the stream. You can send an email to silver.ashes.66@gmail.com, and I'll pull you up when I pull the emails up here shortly. And if whoever you're dealing with on the stream, that's who you deal with directly. And right now, you're dealing with me. My shipping is $6. I take PayPal, friends, and family. That's the address for that, silver.ashes.66@gmail.com. I also take Cash App, which is the $ and Silver Ashes 66. Or you can send it to me by Venmo. Just drop the $. Silver Ashes 66 is my Venmo. And if there's something that you're looking for in particular, make sure you just let me know in the chat. Be happy to try to find whatever you're looking for. And so let's go. Let's get this started. We're going to do some older commems. Up first is the first silver quarter for the commemorative series. First with the female on the coin there for the U.S. is a 1893 Isabella quarter. Queen Isabella right there on the front. And on the reverse, the board of lady managers on the back. 24,000 minted on this and $300. Interesting read when you read about this coin that they did it for a fundraiser, but the fundraiser wasn't too successful. So survival rate's probably a little less than that. But if you're doing a commemorative set, this is a nice starter coin. 1893 Isabella quarter for $300. And I have Columbian Expeditions. I have several of the 1892s and the 1893s. Yeah, that is, I guess, the 8th or 9th one I've had. I've had a bunch of them. I like it. You know, I'll probably start another commemorative set, which I probably need to start another one. There's Southern Coin there in the bottom of the studio. Hey, Southern, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Good to see you.
Doing good. How are you?
Good. But here's a nice little 1892. This is the first year of the Columbian Exposition $50 silver with their globes. Very nice globes on the back of this one. 950,000 minted. Got a nice little rim toning, edge toning. Starbug, Jeff, and Coin, welcome in. Good to see you. And here is old Columbus on the front. And that is a nice one. That one is 150. Thanks for being here. I'm very well, thank you. And then here is a nice little 1893. That one's 75. Nice little coin. And then right after that, we have the Lincoln, Illinois Lincoln $50 commemorative. This is from 1918. That one's 290. Got a lot going on in the reverse of this one. Between the ribbons and the shield and the sun and the eagle. It's a lot. Only 100,000 on that one. David Gersh, good to see you. Thanks for being here. And after that, we have a 1920 Pilgrim. This is the first year Pilgrim. You know, there's 2 years on the Pilgrim coin, 20 and 21. 21 is a harder one to get. But this is a nice coin. Very, very nice relief on the reverse with the ship sailing away. There's 170. Vinny G, how's it going, sir? Good to see you. Thanks for being here. And here's a dirty Grant. So nice little Grant. Just got this toning splotches on it and it's toned up a little bit. Yeah, if you didn't like toning, this one might take kindly to a dip. But 67,000 minted on that coin. This one's 325. Columbia. Up next is the Monroe Doctrine. Monroe Doctrine coin is from 1923, minted in San Francisco. You can see the estimate marker right there. And reverse. This one's only 274,000 minted on that one. Uh, 1924. This is the Huguenot Walson Tercentenary, or 300-year anniversary. A couple of fine-looking fellows right there on the back. Outburst there. On the reverse, another ship sailing away. 142,000 minted on this coin. This one is a 174. 174. Have a couple of different Grant coin. Yeah, it's something else, isn't it? Here is, I have a couple of Lexingtons. Here's a Lexington. This is a 1925 Patriot $50. 162,000 minted on this one. This one is 100. The Lexington Concord Sesquicentennial, or 150-year anniversary. And then this one, it's a nice toned up version. Wish it didn't have that thumbprint on it, but that's from way back. It's got that nice copper gold toning on it there. Very pretty coin. It has all that mint luster right underneath the toning. You can kind of see it right there. And that one's 235. And up next are Stone Mountains Stone Mountains are very popular commemoratives. And they're so popular, we have a few. There's a nice little toned up one right there. That one's 85. Nice little mint state coin there. It's a better mint state. You can always tell how good the mint state is by looking at the leg right there. We always want to have a nice leg. This is nice with Tony. It's a pretty coin. $1.25. And these are some of the nicer ones I have. And this one's probably the nicest of all of them. Very pretty, got all the original luster. See that cartwheel that goes around. $155. He did mint about 1.3 million. Thank you. Appreciate that, Jeff. Thanks for being here. Yeah, they did mint about 1.3 million of those Stone Mountains. Very popular coin, especially if you're in the South. Here's a California Diamond Jubilee. There's the old gold miner right there out panning a little bit of gold. This is from 1925. We could do better than that. We could probably do about 360 on this one today. 360. We get 10% off of this one. 86,000 minted. Getting close to completing that typeset. You can't go wrong with that. Here's a 1926 sesquicentennial. So this celebrates the 150th anniversary of the Declaration of Independence. And of course, this year we're doing the 250th. And this one is 90. Still a nice coin. Got a couple of Texas commems. Here's 1934. Hey, 210, how you doing? Good to see you. This one's got a little wear on it. You can tell. You can see the breast, the head of Liberty, a little bit flat right there on our nice Texans there. A little bit of wear right here on the leg. That's why this one is XF. A little wear on the breast of the eagle on the back. 1934. This one is 145. And here's a 35D. Nicely toned. I think this is a very nice, the way it's toned up, it really gives you that 3D effect. See the breast feathers, the wing, everything looks really nice on the obverse here on the 35. And then on the reverse, you can see everything looks as it should. Very minimal wear on this coin. Only 10,000 of this one. And this one is 265. 265. And if there's anything you want to see, just let me know in the chat, and I'll always go back and pull a coin. Never a problem. Up next are San Diego's. These from San Diego Expo. And I have two 35S's and one 36D. And here is the first. This is the AU example. Hey, Forrest, how's it going? Good to see you. This one's 115. And here's the nicer one from 35. Yes, San Francisco Mint. Very pretty coin. This one's 155. Just have a little dark spot right there, and then that little spot right there on the reverse. Still a super nice coin. Then here's a 36D. That's a good date. And this one's 180. 180 on the 36D. From the great state of Arkansas, there's the Arkansas Centennial, 1936D. Only 9,600 minted on that one. It's 155 dollars. And there's that mint mark right there. Little D. Here's a 1936 Cleveland Centennial Great Lakes Exposition. Very nice coin. There's a reverse showing you the Great Lakes and the sextant there. Whatever that device, I don't think it's a sextant, some kind of device where they did some measurements. That's 210. Here's a 1936 Denver minted Boone Centennial. There's Daniel Boone. And there's a reverse 36D. Hey Ray, how's it going?
Hey, give you some company.
Well, come on up. Are there any from Washington State? I do not believe so. None that represent Washington State, but tell you what, not classic commemoratives, but let me check my book and give me 1 second, and I'll tell you for sure while you look at these coins.
I want to say there is a Washington State commemorative, I thought.
Oh, look, I don't remember one in my collection when I sold it, but give me 1 second and I'll tell you if there is. It won't take me but a second. I'll look at the index of this book. So let's see here. Alabama, Albany, Antietam, Arkansas, Bay Bridge, Daniel Boone, Bridgeport, California, Washington Carver, Cincinnati, Cleveland, Columbia, Columbian Exposition, Connecticut, Delaware, Elgin, Illinois, Gettysburg, Grant, Hawaiian, Hudson, New York, Huguenot, Illinois, which is a Daniel Boone, Iowa, Lexington, Long Island, Lynchburg, Maine, Maryland, Missouri, Monroe Doctrine, New Rochelle, New York, Norfolk, Virginia, Oregon Trail. Oregon's probably going to be about the closest, I believe. Panama Pacific, that's out of California. Pilgrim, Tercentenary, Providence, Rhode Island, Roanoke Island, which is in North Carolina, Robinson, Arkansas, not to be confused with the Arkansas, which I've done before because the reverses are the same. San Diego, the Sesquicentennial, Old Spanish Trail, Stone Mountain, Texas. I guess Fort Vancouver would be Washington, wouldn't it? Fort Vancouver, let's look that one up. I think that's right. But Vermont, Booker T, Wisconsin, York, Lafayette, Grant, Lewis, and Clark. Then that gets into the gold ones. But let's look at this Fort Vancouver, which is on page 182. 182 in the book. When I went down the rabbit hole of putting a collection together, I bought this book, which is a super nice book. Let me pan out. Yeah, so this is the book. One of the. Oops, sorry. This is one of the two books I have on commems, and then yeah, Fort Vancouver right there. Yeah, Fort Vancouver, Washington State. Yes, that's it right there. Hey, Hidden, how you doing, my friend? Good to see you.
I got some stuff to show Hidden. How you doing, brother?
But right there, is the one from Washington State. McAdoo, I don't currently have one, but if you're wanting one, I can try to find you one. And then there's how many were struck, how many were melted. So, they struck over 50,000 and they melted 35. So there's only like 14,000 of them left. And they authorized 300,000 minted. But there's a design of it right there. And then the good thing about this book, it gives you all the information about every commemorative that was made. So it gives you everything you need to know. But then you go to the back, and then I can look up Fort Vancouver. Like there's a Daniel Boone at the bottom. Every letter that was ever written to the U.S. Mint about commemorative coins is in here. Okay, come back after you get done eating, Hidden. But it tells you, the good, the bad, and the ugly.
What do you think you're doing?
He's going to eat dinner, but if they liked it, they didn't like it, and all that stuff. So he'll come back. You got some stuff to tell you there, Hidden. When you come back, maybe you'll be up. But super nice. But yeah, it's not hard to find. It's just we just got to go out and find it. It's not, best I recall it as I remember now. It's not a super expensive coin. Some of the commemoratives are in the thousands. Like the Spanish Trails, a couple of grand. Hawaii is a couple of grand. So it just depends on the what. But yeah, I'll make a here for McAdoo and Fort Vancouver. But let's see if we can find one. Any graded? Let me look. I don't know if I have any. I think I have some that are graded, but I think they're deep. The ones I have right now are details graded. We sold the ones that were straight grade. But I do have some details graded, Nicholas. 1 second, I'll show them to you. But there's a Booker T and there's a Washington Carver. And that Booker T, or that Washington Carver is a pretty nice coin. When I was doing my collection of the commemorative typeset, when I put it together, I cracked out a 67 Antietam out of an annex slab to put in that book. That was both exciting and sad at the same time, busting out something that's that nice. Like, good grief, if I lost my mind. Let's see here if this is the right. One second here. How's everybody's week going? Starting a new week today. I hope you have had a great week this past week. So hope everybody's doing well.
Hey, this week's gonna be great. I'm only got to work like 3.5 days.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. I technically have to work an extra day this week, but I'll be at a coin show half a Thursday, all day Friday, and all day Saturday.
Oh, I got you.
So if somebody wants to trade, cover trade day.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so I only have two.
2 weeks because St. Jude auction is, I think you said the 14th, 15th, 21st.
Yeah. That's next weekend after.
Yeah.
But Nicholas, this is only two that I have currently. So here's AU Details Grant. NGC said it was cleaned. It's 145. And then Invisible River Ranch. How you doing, sir? Good to see you. And then here is a Unk Details 52 Washington Carver. If they say the reverse has been cleaned. And that one would be whatever $50 melt is today. That's what that one is. And that is, let me tell you how much that one is right now. It's 45. It's a little over melt, not far over melt. So not a bad deal on that one. Yeah, you're retired though, aren't you, Jet? Yeah, yeah. We had some straight gray, but they were Stone Mountains, and we sold those. It's not that it's a niche market, but that sometimes they're hard to move. So sometimes we get them, sometimes we don't. So, but if there's a certain one you're looking for, a certain graded one you're looking for, you can always email me right here. Shoot me an email, and we'll try to find whatever you're looking for. I really love doing that and finding what everybody is looking for. We do pretty well about finding coins. I'll show a couple more things here, then we're going to go to the emails, and we're going to go to Southern, then we'll go to Ray. So show this right here. Missouri 2x4. Yep, that's a good one to get. So if anybody's interested in Indian head cents, I have a few. I have, including the Eagles, I have from 1857, large and small date 1858, and then all the way through the 1909 S Indians. So I have a complete set. If there's any dates you're looking for, 64 Ls I have, 69 over 69 I have, the ever elusive key dates. I have all three of the big key dates, the 77s. The 08s S and the 09S. So there's 277s. We're asking 675. Just make sure I haven't missed anything in chat. If I miss something in chat, just type it again there, folks. Sometimes I miss what's in the chat. If there is a year you're looking to upgrade in your set, let me know. I can look up that year.
1877, I need to upgrade.
Yeah.
Because I don't have one in there.
Upgrade the whole, right? Yeah, just upgrade the whole.
Oh,
And then here's a 08S. $1908, 08S. Yeah, gold, man. It's all going to move 210. I'll tell you, he was talking about that, earlier in the week. We had no idea that last week had no idea that this was going to happen. What happened yesterday and today. So that's going to drive it all to go up too. So here's a 1909.
Is, a guy I worked with. I had a Franklin and a Washington Quarter album. I said, yeah, I'll sell them to this for this price. And then, silver went up $10. I'm like, crap, I don't want them to buy them.
Yeah.
Because I told them the price. I'm not going to go back on it. But also at the same time, I'm just like, this is annoying because I just lost $100.
Oh, yeah.
So
here's a 1909. That was 425. And there's an estimate mark right there. This flip makes it hard to see, but the S is right there. There it is. And for those that haven't heard me say it before, we guarantee you, if you buy something from us, we guarantee it. If it ain't right, give you money back. We send it back to us, we give you money back. Doesn't mean you can just return it if you don't like it, but if it's not real, if you make a mistake, you absolutely can get your money back. But I'm not going to say anything, but y'all know what that means. It's pretty little 1908. A little corrosion there on the nose. Yeah, that's right. It's no longer a threat. Yeah. And doing what's, legally he can do. There are people giving him grief over what he's done and helping Israel and, doing what he's doing. But, he has the presidential power to do what he's doing without being declared war. Right, wrong, or indifferent. He can do it. He's got a certain amount of time he can do that. Then he has to go to Congress. So I hate that we've already lost some of our service members. I really hate that. So in 1908, this is a Mint State's very nice Mint State 1908, and that's $108. And this is my channel. We can have civil discussions about. I don't care if we talk about stuff in my channel, as long as we all keep it civil and we're nice to each other. If you're not nice to each other, I'll give you the boot for the day. Just be nice and respectful. You don't have to agree with everything that comes out of my mouth or anybody else's, but just be nice and respectful. That's all I ask. There's a 1907. Wheedle dirty, but still not bad looking coin. That one's 85. Yeah. If you can find somebody to buy it, though, that's the thing. If you can find somebody invisible to buy your stuff when it hits that price, then you're golden for sure. No pun intended. So. A couple more items. We're going to go over to the emails. Gotta find the right box here. These are 2026 American Silver Eagles out of a tube, fresh out of a tube. So I have 6 of those right there. 6 ASEs. 6 2026 ASEs. There's for $135 a piece. $135 each. Yep. Go to Chattanooga. If you're down towards Middle Tennessee, go down to Chattanooga. It's actually Middle East Tennessee. Go down there and see old Southern at table 1078. 1078.
Yep. And there's a Bass Pro about a half mile or so from where it's at. So, 2 for 1.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, you go buy the Bass Pro to get to the location. So,
yeah. So anyway, there's 2026 ASEs. If anybody needs one of those. And let's see here. Kevin, you're on deck. Kevin, you're still in the chat, sir. You're up next. I'm going to get your emails. 1851 3-cent Trime. 47. Here's a from Australia. Yeah, 10-4, sir. This is from the Operation Desert Storm, 1991. This is not silver. It's $15. From the Hutt River province out of the New Queensland Mint in Australia. It's part of a 45 coin set. $15 on that. And the last one before we go to the email is an 1875S 20-cent piece. 1825S 20-cent piece. That's $145. I will have a lot of new inventory this next weekend. I'll meet up with Ben this week, picking up new inventory, and then I will be back on streaming Wednesday evening over at Silver Keys, and then again on Sunday. I'm not available for the next 3 Saturdays. I'm teaching 2 of those Saturdays, and I'll be in Baltimore at a Chiefs meeting. So, but lots of new inventory, a lot of new stuff we haven't had before. I'm hoping that they'll have some stuff people will like. It's always fun and exciting to get boxes of stuff to open up and see what we're going to get. New girls in the lineup, maybe we get some new girls in the lineup. But right now, let's go over to the emails. Hello, Felty. How you doing? Welcome in. We're going to go right now to the emails and share that screen. And up first is a silver bracelet. And this is from Kevin. Kevin takes Cash App and PayPal, friends and family. That information is on the screen. If you purchase something, we'll put that up in the chat. This is a 3/9 fine silver braided silver cuff bracelet. It is adjustable. It's 11.8 grams of 3/9 fine silver, and it is $60 shipped. $60 shipped. There you can see the stamp. That is 3/9 fine, not 3/6. And there you can see that braid he's done on that silver. And there's that weight, 11.82 grams of 3/9 fine silver. Kevin is a Native American artisan, makes some of the nicest things you could possibly wear. So if you don't have some of his art, you need to get one of those. And most of his items, he does include a certificate of authenticity. It tells you it is Native American made. Just check the chat. Nothing in the chat. That's whenever you hear me go silent because I'm changing screens just to check that chat. Now let's go back. Let's go to the opal bracelet. Up next is as I recall, he didn't make this. This is a sterling and opal mosaic bracelet. I think it looks like stained glass. It's a size 6 to 6.5. It's sterling silver. It's $140 shipped, $140 shipped. There is that mosaic opal. So a really, really nice piece. And the stamp for 925 is right here, folks. It's right there. 925 right there.
925, a way to make a living. 925.
That's right. And we're looking for $140 shipped, $140 shipped, $140 shipped. Isn't it pretty? I like it. I think it's nice. And let's check out his next item. The next one is a turquoise pendant. We have several turquoise pendants we're going to look at tonight. This first one is handmade, hand-cut Kingman turquoise on a 3/9 fine silver setting. It is stamped, and you get a COA included. This is $55 shipped. $55 shipped. There you can see the weight is 2.57, almost 2.6 grams. And there is the stone. Set in silver. In the reverse, there's Kevin's maker's mark. The rose is his maker's mark, and the 3/9 fine stamp. So super, super nice piece right there. Felty, I got your email. We'll bring you up when we get done here with these emails. And we're going to go on to turquoise pendant number 2. This also is hand cut, handmade. Kingman turquoise on 3/9 fine silver, stamped with a certificate of authenticity included. This is $60 shipped. $60 shipped to you. It's a nice rectangular shape. Kind of looks like it's got the ocean around an island. And right there is the rose and the 3/9 fine stamp. Even. And again, this one is $60 shipped. $60 shipped to you. Anybody interested in some 2025 D bankrolled Lincoln cents? $10 a roll. Hit Forrest up in the chat. Super nice piece right there. We're going to turquoise pendant number 3. Turquoise pendant number 3. This is also another Kingman turquoise pendant, stamp and a COA included. This one is $75 shipped. $75 shipped. This one's got a little bit of thickness to it, a little bit thicker, it looks like. Very pretty. You can see sitting that 3/9 fine silver. And there's the stamp and the 3/9 fine. And right there it is. And we're looking for $75 shipped. $75 shipped. Don't be afraid to make an offer to Kevin. He also likes to trade. So he really likes that 4/9 fine Canadian silver maples because they really melt and stretch out easy. But never hurts to ask. And pendant number 6. Here's pendant number 6. We're calling it handmade number 8. This is the turquoise robin egg 3/9 fine in a serrated bezel, stamp, COA included. This is a very pretty piece of turquoise, serrated because it has that sawtooth pattern right there on the silver. 16.2 grams, right at 16.2 grams weight total. Very lovely piece. That light blue and the brown looks just like a robin's egg. And we're looking for $145 shipped. $145 shipped. Up next is the turquoise pendant number 7. This is a handmade Tibetan turquoise pendant. Again, 3/9 fine silver stamp, COA included. This one is $145. $145. There's the weight, 13.17. And the design and the turquoise set in. There's Kevin's mark, maker's mark, and the 3/9 fine stamp. Another view. Again, this is Tibetan turquoise pendant, 3/9 fine silver with a COA, and it's $145 shipped. $145 shipped. Thanks everybody for being here tonight. I really appreciate it. Make sure you hit that thumbs up, share out the stream. That would be great. Up next is the handmade large white buffalo jasper pendant. This one is set in copper, and this one is $70 shipped, and this does come with a COA. Again, this is set in copper with the large white buffalo jasper. The copper really complements the color of that white buffalo. There's the back. There's the maker's mark and the 3/9 fine, because that is some fancy copper that Kevin has hammered out. And there is the stone. Again, $70 shipped. $70 shipped. Yeah, all you got to do is ask. You take trades. You may have something you don't want to trade for. You just never know. Yeah, Mother's Day's coming, just a couple months away. Mother's Day will be here. Hey, Dandy Dave, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Glad you're here. And now we're going to go to this red jasper pendant. This is set in fine silver with the COA, $55 shipped. Brachiated red jasper pendant. Here it is, weighs 14.7 grams. And there is that sitting right there in the jasper, the red jasper, very pretty stone. And the reverse with this Maker's Mark, and the 3-9 spine stamp. Again, this is $55 shipped. $55 shipped for the red jasper pendant set in 3-9 fine silver with a certificate of authenticity included. And up next is, these are carnelian pendants, handmade carnelian pendants set in copper. These are $40 each. $40 each. So there are some different ones here. You have to tell us which one you would like. But here's the first one. There's the second one. You can see the difference in the shape. That one almost has a stingray shape, and this one has a more skateboard or oval shape. And there is that stingray shape again, and the reverse of it, and the reverse of the skateboard. Your choice, $40. Choice, $40. You pick the stingray or the skateboard, $40 shipped. If there's any interest, make sure you just let us know. A lot of folks are moderators over my channel, Felty. I think you had to post a link one day. That's why I gave it to you. As easy as I gave it, I can take it away. So, good deal. Up next here is a hand-cut, handmade Ethiopian opal set in silver with a serrated bezel with a COA included. And this one is $150 shipped, $150 shipped. And there is that opal. 3-9 fine with the rose Maker's Mark stamp. And it weighs 1.73 grams, 1.73 grams. And again, this one is $150 shipped, 150s shipped. That's right, Forrest. They can come and go. And the last one we have for Kevin is a hand-cut Ethiopian opal in 3-9 spine silver bezel with a COA. This one is $120 shipped, $120. So here you see that Ethiopian opal set there in that silver bezel. It weighs about 1.9 grams. There's the Maker's Mark and a 3-9 spine stamp, and this one's $120 shipped, $120 shipped. And again, Kevin makes wonderful items, and if there's any interest in any of his items, make sure you let us know in the chat, and we are happy to bring one of those back up. And before I go to Southern, I want to show these two emails from Felty since I'm in the email. First up, he has two 1950s Booker T. Washingtons in original mint cellophane. These are $65 each. And then he has one 47S, which is $75. $6 is the shipping. And we'll take a look at them right here. Again, the 50S are 65 and the 47 is 75. There's what the reverse there is, that original, that cellophane wrap that it's in. That's the
47S.
He does have he said he has a 47S right here at the top right there. There's a 47.
I think I'm going to take that one.
And then right there is the S mint mark. So 47S is 75 plus 6, so 81.
Okay, I'll bend that one.
All right. So I don't have any currency, Casey. If you just want to type in Ben in that, you know how that works. Right? If you do that, keep her straight. And then Felty, his information. You already have his payment information?
I do.
Okay. All right. So you can reach out to him. So that's 81. So there you go, Felty. We sold one of them. Also, he says if you want model trains, you can send him an email and talk to him about model trains. There you go, Felty. We got one of them sold. How's that? Anybody interested in the one of the 1950 S's? 1950 S's. And ding, ding, ding. That's our first sale of the night. Woohoo. All right. So nothing on that one. Let's go to the next email, and then we're going to Southern Europe. He don't want to sell it, but he has an amount that's due, so he's got it priced. So if you're interested, this is $395 plus $10 shipping. This is an 1858 seated half dollar graded AU53, 1858 AU53 seated half dollar. He's asking $395 plus shipping, and there you can see the coin. Very pretty coin. Again, it's an AU53 in a older NGC holder. But if there's any interest, and here is a better picture of the reverse. If there's any interest in that coin, just let us know in the chat.
Hey, Dandy Dave, how you doing, brother?
And all right. Well, looks like there's no interest in that. So thank you very much, Felty. We move something there. That's always good, right? And so up next is Mr. East Tennessee Southern Coin. Take it away.
All right, everybody. Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, all that's down there. Shipping $6. I had to add that because everything's going up like crazy. What else is new? Yeah, I think that's it. If you see something tonight, buy it now. You're not gonna see it for like 3 weeks, and you may never see it again. So, actually, I'm gonna start with the gold. 10th ounce maple, 2014. I'll do like 540. I think melts like 53.80. I think is gold spot at the moment. So do it for 540. If anybody's interested in a maple leaf. Got that. Also got, because I think I've sold one like this to Ashes before. This one is a Bristol, and it's Bristol UK, but Condor token. It's the Bristol Brass and Copper Condor token. So really nice. It's a 1 penny Condor, so a little bit higher denomination. But I throw that out there, try to tease Ashes just a little bit. This one's kind of cool too. This one's got Mercury on it, which is the Roman version of Hermes. So $50 on it, as well as a little half penny.
It's a Mercury dime.
Huh?
It's a Mercury dime.
Yeah, it's a Mercury half penny, technically. Let's see. This is pretty cool. This is 1893 UK. It's a shilling. It has been enameled, and they made it a pin. Still got the pin back and everything on it, which is pretty cool. I got that at 60. And this is sterling, so pretty cool piece. I know some people collect this stuff. It varies, but you have some people who'd be interested in that.
Coin Junkie AG. Hello, welcome to see you.
There's somebody we haven't seen in a long time.
I got a 0.56 gram gold nugget slab by ICG. Got it at $90. If it's 22 karat, that's $2 over melt. If it's 18 karat, it's a lot less than that. But I got that at 90. I think it's neat. I think it's just neat having a slab gold nugget personally. But I got a couple proof ASEs. They're in like basement slabs. What is this? The PCS stamps and coins. So, but this one is what year's this one? This one is 1989 S Proof Eagle. I mean, that's definitely a proof. Just looking at it. I've got that one, and I've also got a 1998 proof. This one's just a filly. And both of those could be really good dates, and I not know it, but I got them $115 a piece. So I could be totally off on those numbers. Got a ACG AccuGrade slab. This one's a 1969 S Kennedy. $55 on that. So that's pretty close to some eBay comps for that. It is a 40% half dollar. Got that. I've got a couple of palladium grams. So these are made by Argor Harrius. Trying to say that, it's Swiss. Got two of these at $110 a piece. That got a 2014 Britannia. Just a 1 ounce Britannia. Got that at $110. They stuck a sticker right on the label, and it has messed that all up. Got that at $110. And I've got a Anax Details Kookaburra. Got that at $100. But I mean, it's obviously it's fake toning, but or artificial toning, but it's still really cool. It's a very nice blue color. I really see it at that angle. Got that. I've got a few different gold backs. I've got this is the 2026 Washington DC for pack of them and $45 for what, Felty? I got a few of these. These are they only made 250,000 of these. I got a few of them. They're $15 a piece. I got some Arizona ones as well. If anybody's wanting some non, this is priced as a collectible. I've got some Arizona ones if you want the spendable ones. Also got this is 3.3 the kook. Yeah, no. Yeah, no now. You're so far under melt, I laugh at you. Ha 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 ha. This is 3.312 ounces, actual silver weight. Yeah, you're fine. You're fine. It's all 72%. Whatever melt equates to on that, I'll do that. Everything's been so fluctuating lately. Anybody got anything in particular that they're looking for? Yeah, no, the pack of gum didn't help. You might be slightly immune to Ray. I might decide to do that. I got a lot of Mexico paper money at the moment for some reason. But I will try to be nice and not torture Ray too much. Got the Philippines. This one is a 1944 Victory, 2 pesos. Got that at 40. Visible River Ranch. Nope. That's actually worse than the gum. I don't drink, so Yeah, you're not doing anything to help either one of these cases. This one's a 1944 1 peso. It's got the Victory overprint. Got that at $25. This one's just a regular. This one's 1936. This is not the Victory overprint. Peso. Skip that one, and that one. Mexico. Carson City bank check. No idea how I still have that thing. Generally figured that thing would have sold by now. These are cool. So this one is a Japanese propaganda note from World War II. So it looks like a 10 yen, won, whatever on the side. Then got this on the reverse. This basically equates to if anybody's working in a factory, we consider you soldiers. Why are you working as soldiers but not getting soldier benefits? More or less. Pass, Filthy. Yeah. I think these are pretty cool. I've seen some comps on eBay for more than this. So, got that 60. I think this is cool. This is something they would sell on battleships, like reporters and stuff like that. This one is actually with a group that was testing and messing with some of the bomb drops during World War II. The guy I bought this from actually said this was the group that dropped Fat Boy. So
Big
I
old
thought
bomb.
that was pretty cool. This was some reporters and stuff could buy these off the boat that they were on. And that's $50. I don't know if that's too high. I don't know if that's too low, but that's where I got it. So, but I think that's a really cool piece of history. So that's just me. Let's see, let's run through. I got one more that's not graded, and then we'll do some graded stuff. And we'll skip the Mexico to avoid being mean to Ray. I got a 1917 Russia, 100 rubles, $25 on this one. Pretty, I mean, it's a big note. It is not small. $25 on that one. Oh, this one, I forgot this one's not graded either. This one's Japanese 501. Does have the guy's name on it and stuff. 2 cents from No Sense in China. November 17. He's a 41. So, unfortunately, guy didn't sign it. That would have been really cool if he had signed it. Got that. Now we'll do some graded stuff. We've got a Ecuador remainder note from 1920. 64 PPQ from Legacy, $40 on that one. We got ships on it, which is pretty cool. No issues in it. Pretty neat there. That's Mexico. That's Mexico. Trying to be nice to Ray. They're really, really difficult.
Yep.
I got an Iceland 10 kroner, 1957. Pretty cool colors on this one. Again, got some ships. 65 PPQ, $35. Then my last not Mexico piece. This is 1865 Paraguay, 2 pesos. This is another one that's just a very large note. As you can tell, there are some damage here in the corners. That someone then also put a letter A in the back of it for whatever reason. I got it at $55 just because I'm pretty sure it's a rare note. I paid up for it, so I'm going to assume it's a rare note. Only piece of PCGS graded currency I have. A 1914 Mexico 20 pesos. Got that at $75. Minor stains. Got the stamp on there, which is kind of neat. Got a big old 8 real right there in the middle, which is cool. And everything else I have paper-wise at the moment is Mexico. And I said I'm going to be nice to Ray, so I'm going to be nice to Ray. So I try not to be mean until he starts cracking jokes. Then I'll start showing stuff off that he don't want to see.
Yeah.
It keeps the dad jokes in line surprisingly well.
It does. It definitely does.
Anybody got anything that they're looking for? Anything they're in particular that you want to see, looking for, interest in? Otherwise, I can just nope. No filthy. No, I don't need packs of gum and a 40%er. We can skip Torture and Ray. We'll torture Ashes with 1808. How about that? It is.
I'm not looking.
I mean, it is a restrike, but
yeah, but still, I'm not looking.
Because it's an 1808.
Elfie's just wanting to trade tonight. I'm not in a trading mood currently. But I want a Great Britain penny sample slab, 1947. I think 1940 is a good date on these. Got 2 of them somewhere. $25 on sample slab. I was interested in that. Let's see. I've got a bunch of stuff I need to sell. I don't know. What y'all looking for? Yeah, let me know. I got a bunch of casino tokens. I've been holding out for Vincent, who just watches in Vincent time. I haven't seen Stan in a very long time.
He's usually in the morning show with Ida a lot of times. He'll be on there. Or it's not as active as he used to be.
Got a few of these. These are $5 a piece. These are called Flexi Rexes. I am purely making and selling these to fuel my 3D printer hobby. But the T-Rex, it flex. It's a little fidget toy. Those are $5. I got a few of these. I've started making them for shows. This is just a couple I have laying around. They're fun. I got one on my desk at work. My sister's got one. My little cousin's got one. So I got some red ones too. Just kind of whatever filament I have loaded up is what color they turn out. So I currently have yellow and red. I don't know, unless anybody's got any requests. I think that may be all I got for the moment. I think that may be all I got. So, yeah.
All right. We'll go over to Ringmaster Ray. Hey, Casey, since you asked, I'll show you some after Ray gets done. I got a few currency bills here. But up next is Mr. Texas, 1963. Ray Ringmaster, take it away.
All right, we got a 1928, and it is a half crown. 1928 half crown, and I am 50% silver, asking 25 on it. Half crown, Great Britain, asking 25. I don't like that one. Then I also have a 1932, and this is a florin, and that one is 48. We also have a 1970 5-mark German, and it is Unk. It's uncirculated. It's got some toning on it, some pretty toning going on there. And that one I have at 35. Look at the cartwheel on that thing. That one is 35. I do have a 1915 Buffalo. Get it to focus in. Got a full strong date. And partial horn there. 1915, so an earlier one, decent shape. That one's 15. 15 bucks if you're interested in that one. I've got some other really cool nickels here. You guys, I don't know if you guys are nickel lovers. And I'll just round down to the nearest dollar. So I'll make that one $4 if you need a 92S proof.
That's a pretty flip you did there.
Yeah, I bought these flips. I bought the whole collection. 91. I mean, you got 91 and 90. Let's see, 91 and 92 there. And then another 91S. See, this one is, there's a 98. Another 98. 2002. There's a 94. '88. '92. This one is a 92.
Hey, Vincent, how you doing?
And 89. So these are all proofs. I think I have some more stuff here too. It's a 95. That's the kill boat proof. I got some Unks. 02. That one's a Lewis and Clark. Also BU, or this is a proof. That's a 2005. 2023 Denver. 23 Denver. This one, oh, that one has the die clash. That I don't want to sell. I found a roll of 2005s, you know, on these buffaloes, looking for the speared bison. And this one has a die clash on it. See right there, that little extra splinter coming down from his chin down to his leg. And I've got like 2 or 3 of these that I found. And I've had it confirmed with Paula. Right there's that die clash right there. It comes down. So those are pretty interesting. And then I have all kinds of other stuff. You don't want the proofs. Let's see. There's a 49. Pretty decent shape. VF, a 46, 46S, 46S, another 46 Philly, 39S, 39S, 38 Denver, 38 Philly. This one's like this one's an Unk, but not complete steps, I don't think. 40S, 41, 41. And I've got tons of these. If there's any specific date that you need. These all the way 40s, 50s on up. Some of these are uncirculated. Like this one's a 52 Unk. This one's a really nice one too. So I've got quite a few different ones. And that one does have full steps. Get these put back in the box. And so, yeah, I've got, here's a 54 uncirculated. So lots and lots of nickels if you're interested in nickels. Bought a whole collection. Like I said, I've got boxes for them.
Hello, Mr. Blue. How are you? Welcome in. Good to see you.
Hey, Mr. Blue. And these are the 60, oh yeah, 2006 Denver Unk circulated roll is in there, and some other Unks. let's see, these go, yeah, up to 1970, and then all these are the 90s, 80s, 90s proofs and stuff. So if you guys need nickels, that's just bought a whole set. I bought a another Dansko. I had completed one of these before, and so now I'm just filling it back up. Bought another one. Still have a long ways to go, but every nickel that I'm going to have in here is going to be brilliant uncirculated or mint state, and that's what is in here right now. There are all these mint states and proofs that'll be going in here. I'm just going to have fun filling it back up. So, if you have any interest on the foreign silver there too, I'll put this nickel in here. You have that. I'll show you what I showed hidden. He doesn't know if he has them or not, but these are really cool. Because he loves elephants. This one is one of the nicest ones I've seen for anywhere. I looked online. This one is super high grade. And this one's really nice too. This is from Ceylon, 1802. Usually I need to change those numbers because that's incorrect when I looked it up on Numista.
It's true. David Gersh says, "Hey Ray, show that 5 mark again, please."
Okay. It's brilliant uncirculated with some toning. Yeah, so you have full mint luster. I've got that one at 35. Vinny, what's your question? Then I have a.
I think we got it caught it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That one's a half crown at 25. So 1928 half crown, and then a florin, 1932. Yeah, very skinny bird. I guess they weren't eating well when they decided to make this.
We've got you caught up, Vinny. Thank you.
Yeah. Some of them I was showing, and had that buffalo and a few, and then I got all the nickels and stuff. I got 2 boxes of nickels. And I'll try to move on. This is bought this off Whatnot. Really like it. Little boxes. I'll show you some of the stuff that I want to send off to get graded. Look how nice that one is. That's a 1951 Unk. This one is the FS 501. I don't think it'll let me get close enough without adjusting the camera. That's one of them I want to send off. This one's a really, really cool one. This is on Cuds on Coins. And there's your cud. It's called the Whale because it looks like a whale. Let's see, cut number for cuts on coins. That one's just a lamination error, but it's still pretty cool for Mexico because it's all curled up right there. Still has it. Here's another nice one I'm going to send off. 1949. It is stunning. Let's see what else I have in here that's really cool. There's another one. This one, really cool one, because it's a key date maple, 1947, with the maple leaf privy. Very tough one to get. Get that one graded. Another Mexico error. Off center strike. I got this from one of our friends in the chat. This one is pretty cool. So this is from Hatch, New Mexico, the Post Exchange. So this was military money. I just thought it was really cool. Me growing up from being in New Mexico. This one, I don't know if it's cut. I looked on cuts and coins. This could have been just solder from a jewelry piece. I don't know. But I looked on cuts and coins and it doesn't show up for a 1904. So it could just be damage. This one is definitely a lamination error too. It's got a lamination pill. This one's a beautiful one that needs conservation. You put in a slab. A Hawaii quarter. That one's a really neat one. Civil War token. And then I have a few of the New York pennies, Dutch. These I just have in here because I ran out of space in my large cent album. I need to get some more pages. Those are pretty cool. Another cool one, 1964. This is the 64D 501. Another Canadian quarter. And then I have a brockage. I've got a dime that has a brockage also I need to send off. Got to find it in my dime box. So it's like the back is totally fine. So when it was going through the minting process, it was stamping more than one penny at a time. They were getting stuck in there in the fear, and they were getting stamped on top of each other. So it blotted this one completely out. Another lamination pill for 3 cents. It's got a clamshell effect. There we go. You can see it. But it's still all intact. That one I need to get checked out. 42 over 41. I got 2 Mexico. Beautiful, uncirculated. Focus. There we go. I want to say 1935, and then this one is more of one of the tougher ones to get. That's a 1903 Mint. It's from Calicoon Mint or I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but that's the tougher ones. It's very nice condition. So just some cool ones that I have that'll get sent off. That's my favorite. These are my favorite boxes. And they get sent in. But anybody had any interest on the foreign stuff, just let me know. That I had shown earlier, these three. I think I put them all to sleep. Anybody out there?
Come on, folks, type something in the chat. 24 of you in the room. Let us know you're here. There we go.
That's a pretty Benji.
Casey Rhodes is here. Woohoo. First year Benji.
Oh, come on, you were focused for just a second. There you go.
Pretty daggone close, isn't it?
So it's a pretty sweet one. That one I might tell if someone is interested in it.
Yeah, Kellen is hiding in the wings there. He's not here.
I might sell that one if you were interested in it. Benji. She's a beaut, Clark.
Neat little 2x box they printed up there.
Huh?
That's a neat little 2x box they printed.
Yeah, it is. It's really nice.
Silver Spurs 420. How's it going?
So that's all I have, though, if someone was interested in them. Still hidden the first choice on these. I sent them.
1793. It's pretty cool.
I took a photograph of them and sent them. So
so the 1793 is that
that's a Condor token.
Condor right there. Yeah. What's on the other side?
Lady Godiva.
Oh, okay.
And that's in really nice condition too.
Yeah, Vincent speaking pirate. Southern Coin, did you get me email this afternoon?
I'll see if he wants those or not.
Yeah, maybe he'll come back from supper here in a little bit.
Would you guys believe I dug this out of the ground about 3 to 4 inches down by a volleyball court in the grass?
Okay. Oh, wow.
Just how clean and beautiful it came out of the ground.
I bet somebody's sick.
It's not a cheap watch either. It just needs a new battery put in, and that's the only thing it needs. That's a pretty nice watch. Most of the watches I find, they're falling apart when you find them because they made out of pot metal.
Yeah, Benny says, but does it work?
As far as I know, if it does. I mean, It just needs a battery. I just never took it in to get a battery, but I mean, the entire completely free. There's no water damage internally or anything. That one's a pretty cool one. It's a nice watch. Yeah, well, I don't know how the thing is, I mean, it's a really good high quality watch because not only do they put it in the grass, they have the grass has fertilizer because that's what the city does and waters everything. And for it to be 3 to 4 inches down, that was pretty crazy. And I think I found 3 or 4 silver rings not too far from where it was, probably, at least about 5 or 6 yards away. Found a little stash of silver rings. I don't think they're related, just a separate find. Pretty cool stuff. Walking the dogs the other day, I found $18. Nice. Digging required. Hey, can't beat that.
No, you can't beat that. That's crazy.
I've found $20 laying on the ground a couple of times. My sister, we walked into a gas station and she all of a sudden started acting really weird. When we get out to the car and she opens her hand, she found a $100 bill on the floor.
Wow.
And that was back in the 90s. So
Crazy. All right. Well, I think I'll go around one more time. We'll hit the emails up and then we'll come back around and we'll see what happens. And then if not much happens, we'll call it a day, folks. So here we go. Back in real time now. Welcome back to real time. So first up is a Be My Valentine 1 ounce 3/9 fine silver round. $100. Is anybody interested? 100 is the ask. 100. Be My Valentine. So this time tomorrow, that would be a really good price. They still will probably continue to go up. Who knows where it's going to go?
what was it, 98 today? 98 something?
It's 93 and change right now.
93 and change.
Yeah, but it was a little while ago. It hit 96. I think it was at 96 not too long ago. So with all the stuff going on in the world, it'll ebb and flow and go up and down. It's just what it does. How about the little gold? Anybody interested in small gold? Put a 1 in the chat if you'd like to see some small gold.
Small gold. Gold. I love gold.
Nobody, Casey would like to see some small gold. All right, there's one. Anybody else? One. Oh, Kevin Rose likes to see some. There's 2. All right. So I do have 4 pieces of small gold, and it is small gold. So this is a 1/10 gram. So 1/10 of a gram fine gold.
Wow.
0.1 grams.
Would that be considered a grain? How many grains does it take to make a gram?
15.
Oh, 15. Okay.
Yeah, so this is just a little over a grain. But asking $25 on that one, 25 on the 1/10 gram. All right, you're bidding the
I can afford it.
broker and your favorite commem. Which favorite one you want there, Vincent? I got lots of favorites. Slab Booker, got you. And I'll still have a wallet. We just need to get the shipping squared away, and I can do that. Oh, the Monroe. Oh, you want that Monroe? Oh, yeah. Okay, I got you. Vincent, I got you, Vincent. Yeah, but this is $25 for the 110. I have two 1/200ths. These are 1/200ths of an ounce. I'll get here so you can see. Right there, 1/200th of an ounce. I have two of those. These are 40 each, $40 each. This is just gunk on the little capsule. They're the same. 1/200th, 40 each. And here is a 1/100th. And this one is 70. If someone wanted all 4 pieces and wanted to take all 4 pieces, I would make you a package deal. I'm asking $175. I would take $160 if you take all 4 pieces. $160 if you take all 4 pieces. And this is, isn't it, Kiva? This is cool right here, isn't it?
It's crazy they had to make them that small now for us to be able to even afford it.
Yeah, that's nuts, isn't it?
Yeah, we used to complain when it was $80 a gram.
You got it, Vince. Thank you. Yeah, before I do anything, let me go over here and get your this commem you like. Barf. 1923. There's that one. And it wasn't a slab booker, it was a Washington Carver. Vincent. It's Washington Carver slab. I had a Grant and a Washington Carver. I did not have a booker. Is that okay? Yep, okay, gotcha. Tenfold. All right. And then I'll show these. I'm going to some currencies. Since Casey asked about some currency, we'll show these. If anybody's interested. This is the Chibi set. All 4 Chibis, all graded PF70 Ultra Cameo, all from 2022 Nui. There's George Washington, Tom Jefferson, Honest Abe Lincoln, and good old carry a stick Teddy Roosevelt. And I've been asking $500 for the set. I would do $450 for the set if there's anybody interested. The whole set, $450. If there's any interest, $450 for the set. So then, Coin, can you show that Vatican and Norway you had yesterday and any new casinos? Let us know in the chat. If you need to pop back up, you're always welcome to pop back up to show those off. Or you can just send an email straight. There you go. I'm going to email you direct. right, got a little bit of currency I'm going to show, and then we'll go back to the emails. Star Note, lower serial, 2017, 65076. This is out of Richmond. This is $10. Star Note is $10. Lower serial, $10. $1 silver certs. That's what I'm getting to, Casey. That's what I said. $10. $10 for the star. And then I have, these are silver certs. I have lots of silver certs. Welcome back, Southern. Pull you into the fold here. There you are. Welcome back.
It's me again.
Yeah, I got you.
Thank you, sir.
So I have some are godless. What that means is no. All right, Casey, you got it. Thank you. And that's on the hard case right there. So a hard flip. The could be choice of any one of the $1. I'll do $6 a piece on any of these. You can look at them. You can pick which one you want. $6 a piece. They're in different conditions, all of them. That's 35D. Here's a 35E. Another 35E. Another 35E. $35F. Hey, Lurch, how you doing, sir?
Hey, Lurch.
Thanks for being here. And that's the last of the godless notes. Now, this is a 57. On these, I would do $5 a piece. Don't pay any attention to that. That's come off another bill. $5 on these. 6 on the godless notes, 5 on these. What's that tell you? Different. There's a 57A. Again, $5. Yeah, that was Ray. Lurch, that was Ray. Yeah, he's up here. He said hello.
How you doing, brother? It's good to see you.
So $5 on the silver certs. That's the 57B. Then I have a stack of $2 bills, large twos, and then some red, the normal red seal $2 bills. This one is from 1928. Southern, Robert has a question for you in the chat. Is the palladium in SA or assay, and what's the price? $10 on the large two. On this one, the 28C, $10. You got it, Mac. I'll do that for you. Thank you, Mac. Do these 5 right here. There you go. And that one got one godless. So these no God have God on the reverse. This one doesn't have it. Yes, sir. You're very welcome. Thank you. Perfect. Love it. All right. Stop those right there. I'm going to go back to these twos. Here's again this $10 for this large two from 28C. Here is the next one is a 28D, also $10. I know they're rough, but oh yeah, I'll get you. No worries, I'll get you. I know they're rough, but they're old. And then here are some newer red seals, 53. And these are all still $10 each. 53. Another 53. $53A. A little off cut there. Oh, hello. Must have just opened the ironing board. Another 53C. They're all $10 a piece, Felton. These twos right here are the $2 bills are $10 a piece. Then I have this 50. 1928 50 out of Richmond. And this is 100. Series of 1928. Number for the Federal Reserve instead of a letter. And don't we all wish we could go back in time and give one of these and get a couple of 20s and a 10 gold piece. Yeah, there are some higher denomination silver certs, I believe. Pretty sure there are. Just don't see them that often. But 100. Yeah, I'm pretty firm at 100 on that one, Casey. But I do, since you bought the other one, I do 95. I'll take $5 off, sell it for 95. So all in, you would be at $111 total, Casey, with your star note and this and shipping. You'd be $111 total. Green Sheet lists it at $95 wholesale. You got it, sir. Thank you. Appreciate that. There's your two right there, sir. Right there. Be a 111 total, sir. $111 total. Mac, yours will be $36 total. $36 total. And Vincent, I will send you a text message to let you know. Have some other notes, but like some of that stuff. Yeah, I am Tim. Tim Estes. Yes, that's me. Silver Ashes 66. It's like, I've got this note, but it's not for sale. I got that from my mother.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so I'll keep that one.
I didn't know
And
they made a Red Seal 100.
look at the date. Hey, Vincent, look at the date. Oh, Casey, absolutely, buddy. Yeah, you're good. Just send it to me tomorrow. That's fine. In 1966. Yeah, but my mom had that. She got that from a lady for $100. So but because mom had it, I keep it. And then I've got. I'll show you some other stuff here. This is pretty cool. So. Oh, yeah, this is a pretty cool silver cert. Now it's rough shape, right? But that's what means that's my dad's handwriting. So my dad gave that to me, and then the same on this one. So those I keep because they're sentimental, and dad and mom had those, and then mom also had this. This set's pretty cool. So she took these and wrapped them in saran wrap. Yep.
Yep.
So she put saran wrap around this one, but it's also got that one on the back.
Very cool.
Yeah. So again, these don't go anywhere. These stay. These are forever bills. I did make a mistake and sold some stuff several years ago that I shouldn't have, and I tried to find one to buy it when I was at the fun show, and I immediately realized that was not going to happen because they are just too daggone expensive. I was going to buy a set of a strap of silver certs with a star bill, and it's going to cost me about between $2,000 and $3,000. And I was like, nah, I'll just learn my lesson. And then I gave these to my grandbabies. That's when I gave them to them. So, again, forever notes that I get to keep. But thanks everybody for what you purchased. I appreciate that. Before I go over to Southern Coin, so he can show what he was going to show. Does anybody have any requests of anything? Be happy to show you if we have anything that you're interested in. And then you just let me know in the chat, and I can always come back. And then right now we'll bring Southern up. And Southern, sir.
Yep.
Is your turn. Why don't you come up and show what you was asked about? Right there you go.
Yep.
Take it away.
I'm going to show these, and I got a couple paper money pieces just to throw them out there too. So I think these are mostly at $55 a piece. That one's a Hollywood casino. It's got an Egyptian theme. I don't know if this was a new one or not. This one's Bellagio. Got like a Thanksgiving theme to it at $65. The pricing on these just depends on silver spot and what I paid for them when I bought them. Colorado Bell. Got a boat on that one, $55. Got a train. Boulder Station, Silver Strike, $55 on it. Shooter showed this one a jet mech. It's got a plane on it. Reno Airport, $55 on it. This one is Caesar's Palace. Got, I think, Nike on it. $55 there. This one's just the plug out of the middle of one of them for Circus Circus. Somebody took the brass ring off, but it is technically a casino token. $55 on that. That's basically silver in it. 1967 Vatican. Got some halfway decent toning on it. I have it at 40. It's 500 lira. And yes, I'm going quick. It's 1967 Finland, one marca. It is 35% silver. It is basically a war nickel. I think it's just a little bit bigger. Got that at 10. I mentioned the palladium pin. 5 at 55 with the ring. Okay, so 55, 55, 55, 55. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. Going to Vincent. Vincent also wants the Vatican. Vincent gonna help me eat steak this week. But there's the little palladium. They are an assay. I got them at 110. I looked them up on eBay at one point, and they're going for like 140 on eBay for like the same holders. So I could throw them up on there and probably still get about 110. Just because it's the start of the month, I don't know what else I'm going to sell this month. If anybody wants them at 100 a piece, I'll do them at 100 a piece. Just because I want to try to move some stuff so I have some cash for coin show this weekend. Ray, you're just going to close your eyes and sit on your hands because it's going to be some Mexico paper money. So, there are 10 pesos from Hacienda, I think. And I'm not sure if my prices are high on these or not. So I got 65 on that one. 20 pesos. I got it. Also, Hacienda's 1913. Got it at 100. 1915, 20 pesos. This one's made by the American Banknote Company, which is kind of neat. Got it at 60. Got these. I got a 1 and 2 pesos from Coahuila Sotelo. I may need your help on actually saying that right. I probably said that wrong. But here's the 2. It's got a stamp on it. And got the 1. 2 is 55. 1 is 50. 2 more and I'm done. Got a 1914 Federal District, 50 pesos. Got that at 80. And then Federal District, 25 pesos. And I have it at 65. So, but that's it. Unless anybody wants 3 ounces of silver at melt. So, whatever that equates out to. But that is it. This is the last time y'all gonna see me for a couple weeks because I got 2 shows, and then obviously St. Jude's is coming up here as well. So, saw something this go round, last go round, yesterday at trade day. Speak now, forever hold your peace. I think I made that pretty easy.
Yeah, that was simple enough.
Yeah. So I was gonna try to post some videos still this week. Going to a show, gonna have access to some dealers I don't normally have access to that I know. Might try to post some videos talking to them, their thoughts on the silver market, how things are going. So those might be a couple weeks worth of videos. We'll see.
Right on.
Be different, be interesting, I think.
Oh yeah.
So.
All right. Well, I want to jump back over to the emails, and then after emails, we'll go back to Ray. And so, first thing I'm going to go to is, wow, this is neat. Let me make this big in the chat. This is a Kingman turquoise on a sterling silver handmade bear claw pendant. Weighs 10 grams total weight. This is $170 shipped, $170 shipped, made by our one and only Kevin Rose. That thing's pretty. What if they let you wear that on an airplane? And there is the ever rare double stamped Kevin Rose Maker's Mark. This is a DDR, folks, double die reverse. First time I've ever seen that. This is rare, scarce, and it's worth $170 shipped to you. So if you're interested, let us know in the chat and we'll get you hooked up. Oh, price is negotiable, folks. It is rare, scarce, and it's a double die reverse. That's important. I'm working it, Kevin. I'm working it, buddy. I'm trying. As you can see, it's got that double die right there. It's a very pretty piece, that bear claw. the outline of a real black bear claw. So it's life-size bear claw. He also had, and you let me know, and folks in the chat, if you're interested, I will bring these back up. He had a silver bracelet. This is a braided silver bracelet. $60 shipped. This one's adjustable, so you can kind of, it's a little bit malleable, so you can put that on your arm or around your wrist. It is 11.8 grams, $60 shipped. Kevin has this opal mosaic bracelet, size 6, 6.5, sterling silver. This is $140 shipped. $140 shipped. I think it looks like stained glass. I think it's very pretty. You sold a Hot Wheels for 25 bucks. Nice. Ben 60. Let me back up. Oh, my favorite thing. Ben 60. Just double checking there. Mac, that's the one you're getting right there, right? You want the braided bracelet. Is that correct? This one right here on the screen? Yes, we got you. Outstanding. Congratulations. I'll put Kevin's information in the chat. There's his information. Kevin takes PayPal, friends and family, or Cash App. Make sure you put a space in between that .com and the Cash App if you use that. And congratulations, Kevin. As we know, this is my favorite thing to do to Kevin's posts. Hit that delete key. We had an opal bracelet that was $140 shipped. Here we have a turquoise pendant. This is $55 shipped. $55 shipped right there. And we have this pendant. This is $60 shipped. This is a rectangular, I think it looks like an island surrounded by nice light blue ocean. So somewhere in the Caribbean. Makes me want to go someplace warm today. There's the maker's mark and the 3 9 fine stamp. This is $60 shipped, 60 shipped. And if there's something you want to see again, you let me know. I'll go right back to it. We'll take our time just going through these we've already seen once before. Here is a Kingman turquoise on sterling fine silver. Sorry, 3 9 fine silver. Stamped with the COA. $75 shipped. $75 shipped. It's a beautiful piece. Here is the robin egg pendant. This is a 3 9 fine silver serrated bezel. This is stamped with a COA. It weighs 16.19 grams. This is $145 shipped. $145 shipped. Mac, you will need to email me your address, and you will need to email Kevin your address. So once you send payment, just email me. I'll put my email address back up in there, silver.ashes.66@gmail.com. Send me your address. And just remind me what you purchased, which I think I know what you got, but just send that in there, make sure I have the right person. And then your package will go out tomorrow. And that goes for anybody that you purchase from, folks. If you purchase from somebody on one of the streams, make sure that you reach out to that person by email and let them know, hey, I purchased this. Here's my correct address. So we have your correct mailing address on top, which is always a bonus. Here's a handmade Tibetan turquoise pendant stamped in a 3 9 fine silver setting. This one's $145, weighs a little over 13 grams. Right there is that beautiful piece right there. And there is my email address in the chat, so you can shoot me an email. Excuse me. White Buffalo. The White Buffalo is set in copper. I think this is a beautiful piece. The copper definitely accents the stone, this large White Buffalo jasper pendant. $70 shipped. There's a maker's mark in right there. You can see that. Very pretty. Brachiated red jasper pendant. This is $55 shipped. 3/9 fine silver. It weighs almost 15 grams, 14.7 grams with the silver and the stone. Yeah, Felty says, send them here, send them here. Oh, the Idaho Goldbacks going to be launched at the end of, near the end of March. Nice. The Carnelian pendants. There's two different styles here. These are $40 each. So you pick your choice. You can see them right here, 40 each. It's a carnelian stone set in copper. So I'm calling this the Stingray. The Stingray copper pendant. And then this one I'm calling the skateboard, because when you look at it at a side view, it looks like a skateboard. So your choice, $40 shipped. $40 shipped. And an opal pendant. This is an Ethiopian opal, $120 shipped, $120 shipped right here. Not quite 2 grams, pretty close to weighing 2 grams. But again, $120 shipped. Very pretty piece. And next to last, this is a hand-cut, handmade Ethiopian opal. This one is $150 shipped. $150 shipped, sitting 3/9 fine silver. The stamp and the mark. And right there is that beautiful piece right there, wrapped in silver. Weighs 1.73 grams. And the last one, it's a new one that, which was that one we just showed. That one right there. So there we go. So there's all of those for Kevin. Kevin, we did sell one. That's always awesome. And so if there's any of those you want to go back and see, folks, just let me know. Now I'm going to show you what our friend Felty has. Felty has the 47S is gone. Do you have the 1950S still, Felty, or are they gone? Are the 50S's available, or are they gone? You're welcome, sir. Just waiting on Felty to give us an answer here. You have 150S left. So, folks, Felty has a 1950S San Francisco minted Booker T. Washington original cellophane. 1950 in original cellophane. That's $65 plus $6 shipping. So it will cost you $71 to get it to your door. He only has one left. The rest of them are sold. One 1950S Booker T. Washington in original cellophane. $71 to your door. If you're interested, just put a bin in the chat and let us know. And last but not least is a new email. Felty has some bills here. He has a 1934 $10 bill for $25, a 1953B $5 bill for $15, and a one-off cut $20 bill for $45, and he takes $6 shipping. So let's take a look. Here we go. So there's a $10. That's a silver cert. Someone was asking about that earlier. So there's that $10 bill is a silver cert, and there's a $5 bill. The 10 he was asking 25 for. The 5 he's asking 15 for. Off cut, you can see how it's cut a little off on the top of that $20 bill. He's asking 45 for the off cut 20. Cut close to the bottom right there. It's a 2017 A $20 bill. There's a reverse of those of the 5 and the 10. Does have an ink mark right there on that bill, so full transparency. He's showing you that. But the $10 is $25, the $5 is $15, and the offcut is $45 plus $6 shipping. So if there's any interest, make sure you just let us know in the chat. And all right. So, yeah, little writing on there. Some folks can get that off. He said he can do 35 on a $20 bill if anybody's interested. And if there's any interest, just let us know in the chat. And we're going to let Mr. Ray come back around. Another turn. Here you go, Ringmaster Ray. Does that Liberty Bell have $50 in it? You're muted. 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 You're muted.
Okay, there now you can hear me. No, these are all just nickels.
Oh, that's cool.
So there's 40s, 50s, and 30s, and some semi-key dates in here too. And also found out there's a little gram of silver floating around at the bottom. So
Cool.
Little project just filling it up. Kind of cool.
How do you get them out?
I guess you would have to shake it.
Oh, wow. You got to slot it to a little slot. You have to take your butter knife and slot in there.
Unless you wanted to break it, but
no, I wouldn't break it.
no, because these are back, I think, from the 60s.
Yeah, that'd be cool if it had Ben Franklin in there, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Probably break it for the Ben Franklin.
Yeah, that'd be a kind of neat thing there. I don't think it has a 50D. I know it has a 50 Philly in there. And there's some 30, 38 Ds, 39 DNS. So semi-key dates. Just all kind of mixed nickels, old nickels. And a gram of silver, by the way. Found out it was in there. Didn't know it was in there. This is 1975 mark. It is 62% silver, and it is BU Unk, and I'm asking 35 for it, or best offer. 35 or best offer. We have a half crown, 1928. It is 50% silver. Come on.
Yeah, keep spamming that chat, Felty, to get you booted. I've got a pot.
We'll put you in timeout. Stick your nose in the corner. And on the 28,
That's pretty.
28, I'm asking 25 on it.
That reverse is very nice. I like that reverse on that coin. Pretty.
And then I have a 1932 1 florin. That one has 48. Really, that's all I got. Unless someone wants to look at some of my paper money, which I think I got rid of most of all my U.S. paper money stuff.
Hey, Des Logic. How are you, sir?
And I sold my other notes off. All I have is these Texas Treasury notes. I do have this one though. horse blanket. Got an interesting signature and stuff on it. Looked it up. All the dates on it that was written on it. And then all the rest of my stuff is Mexico notes.
Yes, sir, Matt. I got that email. Thank you.
I just need,
We do like you, Felty. We like you.
see, I do have some Canadian notes. I have Armenia. It's an Armenian note, the Jesus Christ note. 2004. I got some hell notes, which is kind of neat. If you don't know what those are, they would burn these at the, I think at the funeral, to pay your way out of hell, which is crazy. I do have some really nice Unk Canadian dollars. That's 54, 54, and 54. These are all 54s. Those were masking $20 each. And the Canadian notes. And like I said, I still have others. Got some older notes here. These are the 1937 notes. If you're interested in any of those. That's Lebanon. I got some Germany. 1922. 10,000 marks. Got a bunch of those. Little Sodom. Yep.
Ray Felty said he'd like to buy the $25 one if you want to take it off the 47S pavement. So just do a little bit of trade.
Which one is he talking about? The $25?
He said that $25. Which one, Felty? Tell us which one it was. Whichever one was $25. I'm not sure if it was a note or if it was a coin.
These are 25. That one and that one.
You had a coin, the British coin that was $25.
Oh, the British coin. Okay.
Yeah.
25. There we go. All right. We'll do that. We'll take that off the top.
Nice. So that works out well. That's a good little trade.
Yeah.
Everybody wins on that.
Nice little piece of silver. And then, like, I do have some Saddam Hussein. The sodomizer. Dead. I do have some fractional currency if someone wants fractional currency. That one is the 10 cent. $18.49. That one is 75. 1874. That one is 45. This one is a 50 cent. You got that one at 45. That one's from 1866. And we have this 10 cent also. That one is 35. No, wait, so this one's 40. That one's $40. So if you had any interest on that. Well, that's my gold stack. Gold note stack. Well, the different ones. I got lots of them.
I'm not sure that he works when Southern goes into his work. He's just employed there. So I'm not sure how much work he does.
We have some Canadian. fractional. This is a 25-cent note, 1900. That one's
Yeah,
25.
so yeah, hold it down on your camera just a little bit. Couldn't really see it. There we go. It's a little too high in the camera view. Des Logic, me too, buddy. Me too.
And more hell notes. My boss brought these back. He's from Lebanon, so he brings me Lebanon notes when he goes there, which is kind of cool. I told him, bring me some Lebanese silver. Bunch more. You've got 1900. You've got 1923. These are all the 25-cent shin plasters. Or $25 each. And then I just have some more older beat up Mexico notes. I have here. Those Mexico notes aren't for sale, but I do have a lot of Mexico notes. And I need Southern Coin to send me the ones that he was showing. But I got
that's the wrong Lebanon. We're close to Lebanon. He's talking about Lebanon. It's the difference.
Yeah,
we have a town right next to us called Lebanon. Spelled the same way.
Yeah. Lebanon. He's Lebanese. We have a town next to us, and it's called Hobbs, New Mexico. So anytime we got our patients from Hobbs, I said, so did they call you guys hobbits?
Hey, Des Logic. How's that look? Is that a pretty good job?
What is all of that? Control
That's
center.
in the back. That's in the back of Suburban.
Oh, Suburban. All the wiring.
Yes. Hey, Ben. That's my son's over all the vehicles over at the EMS agency, and they just bought it's hard to see. Oh, I'll make it easy for you to see. Hold on. Not too bad. Nice little core system. Ben says, how much for the whole album? I do like this.
That isn't for sale, but I'd sell everything else.
I do like that right there, that all the wiring is all laid in the same position as it goes through. They didn't twist it. It may or may not matter, but nice little OCD thing. So the blue strips is the label. They put blue. That's the only thing I don't like what they did on there.
To figure out what goes where.
Yeah, it's blue painter's tape, but they have it labeled instead of using a regular. You should have used a label machine, but
you can always go back and do it, I guess.
Oh yeah, they can go back and do it. Yeah, but this is a 2024 Suburban that they bought, and I'll show you what it looks like here in just a second. Go back right here. 2024 Suburban came out of Long Island, New York. Had 6,000 miles. Oh, with man, it's got so many lights on it. It's crazy. I'll show it to you here. But it belonged to a volunteer fire department, Long Island, New York. They bought it in 2024. Had 6,000 miles on it. Had all the lighting and stuff done on it, and then of course their agency got it wrapped so it would match their vehicle and their paint scheme and stuff. So here it's right here. I'll show you here. Let me swap it with Ray just for a second. I'll show you. So it was black and they wrapped it. It's like a tealish green color for the agency.
That's kind of nice.
Yeah, so it turned out real nice. And they gave him a lot of grief when they got back to the station, and I went and looked at it today. I was like, well, this stupid thing's got a sunroof in it. It's got one of those big panoramic roofs in the top of it.
Oh,
it's like, good grief. They just smiled. But yeah, but they bought it used.
Look up and see what the weather is.
Oh yeah, yeah. So, but that's what does that. He does a lot of install work. So What else you got there, sir?
Oh, these are just halves that I pulled out from $50 hunts that I've done, the 24 P&Ds. I don't have 25s or 26s, but these are just really nice ones, and some NIFCs.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it is. It's definitely a lot of work, but at least they can trace it. They can trace it back. But that thing has so many lights, and then running the wires, and so I was like, okay. And the lights, it's got, and they're depending on which light hit, it's either red, amber, blue, or red, amber, or red, white, blue. And they have to turn all the blue lights off because they can't run blue light. They can only run red, white, and amber. Felty needs a 2009 $50.
2009?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, let's see. P or D? Or S? 2009. Let's see if we got one. One in there.
Yeah, depending on how they have it programmed, yeah, that's what they do. So, yeah, Ben's bragging. He said he pulled $330 plus dollar. He hunted a $50 box the other day, and he pulled $330 worth of silver out of it.
Holy smokes!
Yeah.
Yeah, the best I've ever done, I had 27 silvers in one box. That's the biggest I've ever had. There's been a few people in the community that, I mean, they hit the jackpot. I know Mad had a box. He had 160 silvers in it. It was like over half of it was silver. So I do have a 2009 Philly. If you want that one, Felty, is that the one you need? I don't have the Denver. I'll just put it with your other coin there. It's really my kind of son's collection. I kind of just work on it. He doesn't really care about coins, but I just started filling something in for him. I got some nice nickels if you guys need nickels, and some oldies. There's 40s, 50s, 30s. I got some 30s in here. Like
he said he doesn't care about the mint mark, so
okay, good. I'll put it with your other one and just send it out to you.
Casey, we have access to 500s. I don't know if we have any right now. I'll have to see if Ben has any. You know, they're north of 2,500. You know, they're 2,500 to 3,000, somewhere in that neighborhood, depending on which ones we have. Email me, let me know your budget, and I'll see if what we have. I'm not going to send you pictures of what we have. I'm not sure we have any. I think we sold them. We had a couple. We sold them at the fun show. And then while we are still looking here, what I need you to do now is support one of our favorite people in the community. I need you to click on that link, go over and make sure that if you haven't joined Whatnot, I'll send you an affiliate link to join Whatnot, but make sure you go over to Big Flip's channel. He's going to get ready to stream on Whatnot, and make sure you go and watch for when he puts his video, or when he puts his show up, so you can go and get on there and do that. That would be
that way we can rob him blind.
Yes,
all
yes.
his coins.
And then if you're not on Whatnot yet, go ahead. Hey, G-Dub, how's it going?
Hey,
if you're not on Whatnot, go ahead and use this link to register there, but make sure you go to Big Flip and get over there and support him as he starts that journey at Whatnot. He's going to go over there. I talked to him today. He has a lot of stuff that he's going to be selling over there. Great stuff. Raw coins, slab coins. It is great what he has over there. So make sure you go click on both of those links. Make sure you give him a follow over there. And that would be super nice if you could.
That one has the enhanced steps. 39 Philly. I wonder why I don't have that one in my album. Might need that one. A pretty nice condition one.
Yeah, you're very welcome, Pilton. Des, this is awesome. Can I show this, Des? Can I share this on the stream?
I'll grab my book. I do need it. I need that 39 Philly uncirculated.
Oh, you found one you needed? Nice.
Yeah, I was going through this one basically, it's a variety. It's the 39 with a 1940 steps. They're the enhanced steps.
Oh, I got you. This is what Des Logic does, folks. He does this.
Holy smokes.
He installs these. So he makes this thing light up so you can see this motor cop.
Turn it into a Christmas tree.
Hey, buddy. So it's a great job right there.
That's pretty sweet.
Be-doo, be-doo, be-doo. Right down the road we go. Nice. That's super nice, man. That's nice.
He just likes to flash people.
Yeah, I mean, what's wrong with that? John Wolf says, anyone interested in a graded as silver Pete Rose coin card? And while we're sitting here, I'm going to run through just a few more things here. If Ray has something, he can bring it back up. If not, we're going to call it a day.
I don't have anything.
I just want to see if anybody is interested in some ASEs. If you are, we'll look at just a few of them here. So here's a 1989 and the MS69 CAC. So it's CAC G, CAC grading label. And this one is $140, $140 if you're interested in that, $140. Here is a 2017 First Strike out of the West Point Mint. This is the MS70. This one's $145. If there's any interest in that, $145. There we go. Fix it so you can see a little better. I have a couple of those, and I have, here's just a straight 2017 in MS70. That one's also $145. There's a 2021 Type 1 in MS70. 2021 Type 1 in MS70. U.S. Mint Engraver Series special label. John Mercanti signed it. But this one is 140. Another one, this PCGS 2021. Another Type 1. This is struck at the West Point Mint. This one is 140. Let's see here. Type 2 in 70. 2021 Type 2. It's 140. And I have a 2022. It's also 140. It's MS 70. Also 140. And then I have this one. We'll show this last one here. This is a proof. If anybody subscribes to the Gray Sheet and you have access to the Gray Sheet online, and they have changed the way it looks and the way it operates. Not sure I'm a fan just yet. It makes it a little hard to find everything. This is the 2020 V75 Privy commemorating the end of World War II, the 75th anniversary. This is a proof 69 Ultra Cameo. This one is $410. Low mintage on this one. Only 74,000 of this one were minted. So a nice lower mintage coin. Hoover, how you doing? Thank you for busting up the spam. Yes. We're probably going to give Felty a little timeout. Keep spamming the chat like that. That or give him a spanking. One of the two. Not sure what he's going to get. Or call his mom, call his dad. Somebody's going to wear him out. And then here's a 1988 in the original capsule. 1988. This was a proof. So third year of the coin. In original government packaging, this is $130. I don't have the box or the paperwork, so I would do this one for $120. $120. There's any interest in the 88. It's a nice older one. Yeah, I took your little blue wrench away. I'll get you to spam my chat. So is there any interest from anybody? Anything else you're looking for, folks? Let me know. If there's anything you'd like to see, I'd be happy to try to find it for you. If not, I think we're going to call it a day. I appreciate everybody for being here. It's always a pleasure having you in the chat. Always fun, for sure. But hey, we probably need to do a giveaway. Let's do a giveaway. So the fifth number I see in the chat, between 5 and 20, the fifth number I see between 5 and 20. Then I'll tell you what it means after I see it. Fifth number in chat, one guess per person, please. Fifth number in chat between 5 and 20.
When do we start?
Oh, start now, please. Yes, thanks. Oh, yeah. So I got a 14, a 17, a 13, a 7, and an 11. Let me see. You can stop now. 1, 2, 3, 5. So Casey Rhodes, 13. So Casey is the number we're going to use. 13 is the number. 13 is the number. So let me open up our giveaway, StreamYard's giveaway. Giveaway. Use this stream with the hashtag. Follow this right here, folks. Hashtag GAW. Right there we go. Type in hashtag GAW. GAW. Type in hashtag GAW, folks. GAW. Hey, John Argent. Nice to see you. Jonathan Eason, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you. Silver Keys is here. Silver Keys, hello.
Hey, Keys. I heard earlier in Chevy's.
Yep. Yes, we over Chivvy's. Yes, we're calling the auction for Shiv. Mike Slides, hello, welcome in. Thanks everybody for being here. Make sure you hit that thumbs up, folks. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. About one more minute, folks. One more minute. We're going to pull a giveaway. We'll see who the winner is. If you win, you must be in the US of A. And I need you to send me an email to silver.ashes.66@gmail.com to claim your win. And that way I can get that mailed off to you. Again, the USA. And I'll get that mailed off to you.
USA.
Okay, so I got your email, and that'd be just fine. Just let me know, Mark. That'd be fine. All right. So I guess you want to know what you're going to win, right? Everybody always wants to know what you're going to win. Well, the first thing you're going to get is a dong, a D-O-N-G, because everybody needs a D-O-N-G.
Ding dong.
So first up, you're going to win this 500 Nam Tram dong. So there's your dong right there, folks. You're going to get a dong. because everybody needs that in your life. So that's number one. You're also going to get a wooden nickel. That's number two.
Get a cup of coffee.
Coin from Ireland, number three. A wheat cent. That's number four. This is from the Netherlands. That's number five. One from Hungary. That's number six. And this coin is from Switzerland. That's number seven. And here is an Indian head cent. That's number 8, 9, 10. And a SLQ. That's number 11, 12, and 13. So that's the giveaway right there. Hope that's okay. Hope that works for everybody. Nice little giveaway. Yep, I saw that Casey was looking for that. We're going to look and see if we can find one for him. I just needed, he's going to email me his budget so I know how much his budget is. And that is a huge dong. That's right. 500 dong goes a long way. It's about 2 cents. So I'm giving you my 2 cents worth right there. So let's go up to the giveaway. We got 19 in the giveaway. Let's share the screen, share that screen. And here we go. You've got 20 seconds to get in. Now you have 15 seconds. Now you have 10. That's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Takes 7 seconds for you to hear what I'm saying, for you to hear it. 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Who's going to be the winner of the giveaway? Remember, you have to email me. You got to be in the USA. And the winner is Felty's Coins.
Congrats.
Everybody type in hashtag rigged.
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 Let's spam the chat for him.
Yeah, everybody spam the chat for him now.
Saying rigged.
Rigged Felty. Rigged Felty. Yeah, yay. Congratulations, Felty. I'll get that packaged up for you. I'll see you. I'll hand deliver that to you. Appreciate you. Congratulations on that win. All right. Well, folks, just want to thank everybody for being here today. It's always nice when we can come together and share our hobby with each other and have a good time. And, you know, no fussing, no complaining. And broken chads recount. We're not in Florida. We don't have hanging chads here. This is Virginia. This is Virginia, where they're just going to do gerrymandering. They're redrawing all of our districts. That's what they're doing here. It is the dangest thing I've ever seen. They are truly going. They are actually going against what the people of Virginia voted for, and the state legislature has. We've got a couple of like 5 or 6 courts that are trying to stop it, but they're trying to go midterm and go from having, I think it's 6 liberal and 5 conservative to 10 liberal and 1 conservative. It's one county is going to have 3 congressional districts, so it's crazy. I mean, I don't care which way you lean. I mean, that doesn't bother me, but I mean, that's just some stuff they shouldn't do, and this is one thing they shouldn't do, especially when the voters, 65% of the voters said not to do that. And most of our voters are liberal, so we'll see what happens, but that's okay. But you know what does matter? We're all here. We're having a good time. We're all healthy, or at least some form of healthy. We're able to come here and have a great conversation.
And we're blessed to be able to have the right to be able to do.
That's 100% right. So Hidden had to go eat dinner, and he never came back. So
his loss.
Yep. So let me throw this out there. Silver Keys on Wednesday. Don't forget to check out that link that I put out earlier for a big flip, to check him out over on Whatnot. He is going to stream on Whatnot. Maybe either tomorrow or Tuesday he's going to stream. and go over there and support him on Whatnot. If you need the link, I'll throw that up in the chat again. But Silver Keys on Wednesday. Then I'm not sure who's going to be doing trade day on Saturday, but Morgan Silver Treasure on Saturday evening. And then Mama T on this Sunday, and I'll be streaming again this Sunday coming up. Remember, the following Saturday and Sunday is all of our auctions for St. Jude's. That'll be on Saturday and Sunday, and again on the following Saturday, so the 13th, 14th, and the 21st. I think I have those days. I may have the days wrong. Whatever Saturday, Sunday is, you figure out the dates. Make sure you're over there to check that out and support that great auction that's going on to raise money for the kids. And then you're doing trade day? Okay. So Felty should be doing trade day. Make sure if you're not subscribed to Felty, folks, make sure you get subscribed to him so you get over there. Make sure you're subscribed to Southern Coin. He's our normal host for trade day on Saturday. 14th, 15th, 21st. Yes, thank you, Keith. I knew the 14th and the 21st was in there, but I just had the other day wrong. And then while we're at it, a lot of stuff has happened in the world over the last 2 days. So keep our military in your thoughts and prayers. We got a lot of folks that do what we do and they're former military, retired military. We may even have some folks that still serve in some capacity, but let's keep them in your thoughts and prayers because they're over there doing what they're supposed to be doing. And we'll just leave that at that. So I hope all of you have a great week. I appreciate you again. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up as you go out the door, or you can hit the thumbs down, just as long as you're interacting. Interaction is interaction, and I appreciate that. Make sure you subscribe, and I will see you on the next stream. Everybody. Oh, and on the 22nd, don't forget to go over to Felty's. He's going to have a birthday celebration. Let's go over there and let's just really...
And prayers for Mama T because she had a rough night last night.
Who's that?
And prayers for Mama T. She had a rough night last night.
Yep. Mama T and Big T, they weren't feeling good. That's why they didn't stream today. So make sure you remember them. But we're going to go over on the 22nd. Try to go over to Felty's and type in lots and lots of letters, one letter at a time, so we can spam his chat. Okay. So
the whole alphabet.
Well, I would rather you write. I'd rather you just go ahead and just type the words in the alphabet or in the dictionary. Just start with aardvark. Aardvark.
Cut and paste rigged Felty.
Yeah, no doubt. All right, folks. Well, thanks everybody. Y'all have a great day. You did whole words. Yeah. Sometimes you did whole words. Yeah, whatever. All right. Well, congratulations, Felty, on your win. Thanks everybody for your purchases. Vincent, I'll send you a text. And until I see you next time, stay safe, wash your hands. God bless. Good night.
Guys, love ya.